Hey VC, what's going on? I hope everybody's having a great weekend. And as promised, I'm back with my very first album review of 2016. Lots of great new music coming out in the last few months so far this year. And like I mentioned in one of my last few videos, I said that I was going to start making some album reviews of my favorite albums that came out so far this year. And the one that I'm going to be reviewing today is the new album by the UK band Savages. And this one's called Adore Life. And this one came out just a few months ago. I think it was in February or March of 2016 on Matador Records. Here's the back. As you can see, a very minimalistic style of artwork. In the back, similar artwork with the track list. And very good price for this record. You can find this brand new either on record stores or on Amazon or online, wherever. You can find this for less than $18, and nice price for a record that came in with a nice gatefold and good packaging with the lyrics, and a great album overall. The record itself came in with one of these black inner sleeves, paper inner sleeves with cutout for the labels. And this is the hype sticker that came out in the shrink wrap. And it just says Savages Adore Life and includes the MP3 download. And the record itself just came in on standard black vinyl with the custom labels. Great looking record. And as far as the style of music for this album, let's actually, I'm gonna show you a quick clip of one of the songs from Adore Life. This one's called Evil. So Savages, as I said before, is a band from the UK, and they got started back in 2011. This is only their second album. Their first album, Silence Yourself, came out in 2013. I don't have it, but I'm probably going to try to find it in the near future because I was very impressed with this one, Adore Life. But anyways, regarding their music, as you can tell from that clip, it's a band that really knows how to play their instruments. They get labeled as post-punk or indie rock band, and in my opinion it does make sense because they have a sound that's very similar to Joy Division. And they get compared a lot with Susie Sue and the Banshees, but in my opinion they sound more of a mix between Joy Division and Sonic Youth. And yeah, fantastic music. Like I said before, they really know how to play their instruments. What I like the most about Savages is their drums and their bass. And when you see them live, their bass is just amazing. It just dominates the whole sound. And the vocals, of course, they're amazing by the singer and songwriter Jenny Beth. Anyways, let's take another quick listen to a short clip from another song from Adore Life. This one's called Sad Person. So let's start talking about the album itself. Like I said before, one of my favorite albums of the year so far. Fantastic new album by Savages. I was very impressed with this one. Regarding the sound of the pressing of the vinyl, I was very impressed as well. Beautiful sound, almost no noise or anything. What I like the most is one of those albums that is quiet enough that you can always increase the volume in your speakers a lot and still don't get any of that background noise or anything. It's just a beautiful sound, a beautiful press for Savages with Adore Life. And regarding the album itself, as far as my review, the album starts in a very chaotic way. It starts with a song called The Answer. And it's a very loud kind of song, like I said, very chaotic, a little bit all over the place. Let's take a short clip. Let's take a short listen to a short clip from this song, The Answer. So yeah, as you can see, a very interesting or unique way of starting this album, because after that song, then they slow down a little bit to have more, a little bit slower songs, and a very intense and love songs as well throughout the album. Overall, it's an album that flows really well. Like I said before, starts with lots of energy, and then slows down a little bit. Then it gets back to some more intense songs, like Adore, the title track in the album. And at the end, it slows down as well with the song called Mechanics. Overall, a very beautiful album. It's one of those albums that the more you listen, the more you find, or the more things you find from that same album. It reminds me when I listen to albums like Radiohead, when the first time you listen to it, you're like, this is kind of interesting. The second time you listen to it, oh wow, this is really good. And then the fifth and 10th time that you listen to it, you find new sounds that you didn't hear before. So yeah, very enjoyable album. It's one of those albums that grows on you. And as far as the songs, like I said before, they have some very intense songs, and they also have a couple of songs there that obviously about love, and also very intense as well. Let's actually check out a short clip from one of those intense and songs about love. This is the title track of the album. This one's called Adore. So how about that song Adore by Savages? Such a powerful and intense song by the band from the new album, and it's also one of the singles from the new album. And it's usually the one that you will listen to when you listen to them in the radio nowadays, especially. It's one of those songs that really is so intense that really gives me almost goosebumps when I listen to it. It's such a powerful song. And the album is filled with those kind of songs overall, but the song that I was mostly impressed with is one of the songs at the end of the album. It's called Surrender. By far, in my opinion, that's the best song in the entire album. Let's actually check out a short clip from that song. So yeah, I just love that song, Surrender. Like I said before, one of my favorite songs from the album. And overall, like I said before, a fantastic new album by Savages. It's definitely going to, or it's probably going to be in my top 10 of the year by the end of the year in December. A very serious contender, I think, for the best album of the year. As far as a rating, I give it I will give it a 5 out of 5 stars. It's just a great new album by Savages, and if you haven't checked them out, I highly recommend that you do. But anyways, that's all I have as far as this album. I also wanted to show you one more thing of Savages, of course. I also picked this one up at the record store. It was on sale with 50% off. This is a live single, or an EP, I guess. It's only 2 songs, 1 song on each side, and it's called Fuckers Dream Baby Dream. And it's basically 2 songs. The side A has a song called Fuckers, and side B has the song called Dream Baby Dream. 2 great songs from Savages. This one is from 2014, so it came out a few years ago, and it's also on Matador Records. There's the back. Like I said, a live EP, just the 2 songs. I think they were recorded live in London, yeah, in London. Like I said at the beginning of the video, this is a fantastic band to go see live. I actually just saw them live just last weekend in the music festival called Shaky here in Atlanta, and they put out a great show. In my opinion, they stole the show. They were just jumping, or the lead singer was jumping on the crowd. The music was amazing, and the environment was spectacular. Let's actually check out a short clip that I recorded during the show. So yeah, as you can see, a fantastic show by Savages, and I believe that they might be touring throughout the US or throughout Europe, I'm not sure. But if you get a chance to see them, I highly recommend that you do, because they put out a fantastic show. In my opinion, they stole the show at Shaky Music Festival. It was the best band to see up there. But anyways, I wanted to show you one more thing. This is a Stomp and Stammer magazine. This is a free magazine that they give out in local record stores or venues here in Atlanta at least. And they had Savages in the cover, and inside they have a short interview of one of the members of the band. And what interested me the most is that even though they're from London, they actually recorded the whole album here in the US, in New York City. I thought that was pretty interesting, and I'm really hoping that they record more here, because that means that they're usually gonna put out more shows here in the US. But anyways, that's it for my review and for my short talk about Savages. It's definitely one of my favorite bands and one of my favorite albums that came out this year. And if you have any questions about them, let me know. I would love to see if you have any thoughts about this album or for one of their albums. Anyways, I'm gonna have a few more videos coming out in the next few weeks or the next few months of some other records that I really enjoyed this year. Again, thanks for watching VC, and take care. Bye bye.